live. We can open and close this window with this little drop-down button here. We also have a little window down here called Info View, which we can engage by pressing this little I button in the corner. Now, I really recommend you have this open. What you need to do is hover your mouse over something, and it will tell you what it does. For example, this is the track activator, and it activates and deactivates the track. Who knew? Then we have down here another window which we can hide and close with this little drop-down menu here. This shows our piano roll, our sample editor, and also what instruments we're using in Ableton Live. We can also use this little button here to hide.
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at Ableton for beginners. See if it's going to be understandable more so than Machina. But well, hopefully I can find a guy that's just as good as that guy explaining. I wonder if he does an Ableton Live. I wonder if this guy does an Ableton Live that I like. This guy I like. Machina. It's the first one down here. I wonder if this guy has a, let me look in here and see if he has an Ableton. Ableton Live beginners. Because he's very good on that. That's only a minute. Ableton Live makes it, oh, he might have a whole bunch of videos. It just goes right through. I wonder if I can play all. It's a whole bunch of them. I wonder if he does a all new lesson booking system, workflow, Ableton Live. What if he has an Ableton? Let me see. Mixing videos. Maybe I can look here. Ableton Live. It took me right back to 9 videos. Mixing. I saw. Let me see. I wonder if these. Let me see. 9 videos of Ableton Live. Oh. It's muted.
Your membership. That's access 24/7 from any iPhone, iPad, Android device, or your computer. All our videos and samples are right there, plus a help desk. Check this out. We have in the school Ableton Live, 9 lessons. You can see them right here in our school. And you'll see we have over 20 lessons, about 26 there. And the beauty of having the school is that we also have older versions of Ableton. We've got tons of versions of them. We've got 7 and we've got 8. We've got a lot of lessons though as well. So as you see, 9 has all the updates to the software. And other versions here have the same thing. So you'll look at 9 plus 8, page 1 and 2. Plus we have samples for Ableton. Now it's just $40 for 1 year to join the school. It's our March special. Check it out.
It may be worth getting. This guy, only because I like the way this guy, I really like the
iPhone, iPad, Android device, or your computer. Them right here in our school. And the beauty of having the school is that we also have older versions of Ableton. We've got tons of versions of them. We've got 7 and we've got 8. And the beauty of having them right here in our school, and you'll see we have over 20 plus a help desk. Check this out. We have in the school Ableton Live, 9. And the beauty of having the school right here in our school, and the beauty of having the school is that we also have older versions of Ableton. We've got tons of versions of them. We've got 7 right here in our school. And you'll see we have plus a help.
Okay, this window here.
We have in the school Ableton Live, 9 lessons. You can see them right here in our school. And you'll see we have over 20 lessons, about 26 there. And the beauty of having the school is that we also have
be the big window,
older
right?
versions of Ableton. We've got tons of versions of them. We've got 7 and we've got 8. We've got a lot of lessons though as well. So as you see 9 has all the updates to the software. And other versions here have
Okay,
the same
this
thing.
is
So you
not
look
the
at
right window.
9 plus 8, page 1 and 2. Plus we have samples for Ableton. Now it's just $40 for 1 year to join the school. It's our March special. Check it out.
Yo, what's up? It's me, Doc, SampleKings.com. And of course, we're going to talk about lessons today and give you some free lessons to also to hang out and talk with us and let you know what's going on. So, first of all, please subscribe to us. Only 7 people, or I don't know if you actually subscribe, but we want to grow it. We're at about 43,000 now. We want to get to 50. We get there, we're going to give away 1,000 samples to everybody. So if you subscribe now, you'll know when the next video comes out, the next video. We're going to make a lot more videos because now
Big window.
the market before the tariff. Also, we're going to teach you how to work everything because a lot of updates are going to start happening in all the softwares. There's a new MPC coming out, the new MPC software coming out, right? There's also some new keyboards. There's also a brand new update for UAD that came out, Luna, and that's pretty cool too. So let's go over some things right now. Actually, also don't forget you can come
That
over
took
here
a
and get
long
lessons
time to
directly
get that
from me.
done.
You go to SampleKings.com. You can join us and
I think
pick
I'm
up
gonna
the
join his school.
53,000 samples. Get a few samples you like and dump them in, switch them around, make layers, right? In the MPC, we'll teach you that too if you don't know what that is. And of course, if you want lessons, you come right down to here. We take Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whatever it is, and you get right here. It's only $20 an hour. If you're a member and you become a member up here, then you come down to here. You're only going to pay $15 an hour for a lesson. That's kind of cool, pretty cheap. Easier way to deal with it. If you need help, just call me right here.
Wow.
Here's the number. In America, outside that in Asia, boom, here I am in Tokyo. Cool. We're here to help you and support you no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are in the world. That's kind of fun, actually. Anyway, let's get busy. They got talking. Let's get over here now. This is the MPC platform. We sort of like it a lot, you know. And
I want to go back to Ableton playlist. Ableton 12. Okay, let's see how long. It's only 2 videos. That's not for beginners, I don't think. I think I want videos. Okay. There's a Akai MPC. This guy is serious. I love the way he explained the machine step by step for free. I'm hoping I can get something, but I'm going to end up joining his in joining his school or enrolling in his school for sure. What he gave me for free, I would have paid for $100 or more for sure. It was worth that. His free MPC videos are definitely worth $100 for sure. I paid $100 for something that wasn't as detailed accidentally. And it's an Ableton Plus Live, MPC 1 plus Ableton. I just want to run Ableton by itself. MPC, a whole bunch of MPC stuff, man. I started to get that MPC, but I didn't want it to become a giant paperweight. Like my, I need to get back to SSL too. I have interface that's not working, and I had one more step to do, never got back to it. I just type in Ableton. Okay. And it's back to 14 videos. Introduction. Ableton Live Instructional DVD. Have to buy that. But here's they just, let me see, I think I do have something here. I think I might have, this is a minute. It's a whole bunch of oh wow. Here we are. He giving this away. It's a whole bunch of Ableton stuff here. It's on DVD, but this must be 14 years ago. Wow. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and watch this here. See what happens. Let me see. Do I have my
Of course, you're gonna have your interface plugged
And
in.
if this is anything like his Machina videos, I don't have anything to worry about. Matter of fact, I think I probably can wrap my head around Ableton faster than I can wrap my head around this MPC. Machina MK4, MK3. I have it right here next to me. Let me go ahead and put this camera over here so you can see it. It's right here. In the corner here. Right here. I'm thinking I might can wrap my head around. I was really impressed with this guy that did a thing with the rolling and I'm probably gonna end up buying Ableton for sure. But I have 30 days to play with this, and I only have to make $450, not including my fund money and other things. Well, let me see. I'm going to shoot for, it shouldn't tie God's hands. But I want to pay off. I just got a loan on my Phantom, the big Phantoms in the pawn shop. But I needed some money to have a foothold on something, so I won't have to keep running out going to play all the time. But there's the Machina right here. I want to let this set for a minute, and I want to get back in here to my Ableton. I have it free, and the good part about it is it connected right to the Machina. Let's see. I mean my keyboard. It connected right to the keyboard right here on the screen. It's right there. Right there. I can see it, even though it's a really small screen. Looking forward to when I get my big Phantom out of shop. I might have to take it out to ProTech for them to install the update. It doesn't want to update. But anyway, I have the little teeny screen here compared to that big screen. But that's no smaller than an iPhone screen. No smaller than an iPhone screen. Yeah. Let me see. See if I can pull this down here like this. That look kind of good. Don't have the whole keyboard. I don't need the whole key. Yeah, I do the whole keyboard. And that's the mixer. I'm not using the iPad right now. So they want to. You got to pay for the Ableton's iPad thing here. But I had the iPad, the loop decks right here, and like everything. Since it's a demo version, I don't think it's going to let me connect because it has all these excitement marks here. Probably because it's a demo. But let's go here and go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start my day. And yesterday I listened to the MK3 videos, but it wasn't sinking in at all. I feel so intimidated by that, but I'm not going to throw it out. I'm just going to come back to it later. My father told me a lot of times too with books. He said sometimes a book is too heavy or you're not absorbing the information. He said put it down and come back to it. He said when you come back to it, it's going to open right up to you. Words of my parents, my mother's words too echo in my. She just wanted us to make it. She just wanted us to make it in this world, to be successful and not to be struggling, you know. We were brought up in a neighborhood where they put the neighborhood together so people could be at each other's throats, but the community we were in was a very violent neighborhood. But the neighborhood we was in was very violent. But the little community that we lived in, a square housing unit, and everybody there got along mostly with everybody else, or they would stay to themselves. But that our little neighborhood wasn't nobody where we got into fights with our friends, our best friends, the people we hung out with. We ended up fighting. Just one fight. But the guy works in the block where I live at, and he grew up disciplined. But I say that to say the neighborhood we grew up in, everybody decided to work together. We went outside, we played together. My next door neighbor taught us a bunch of games, and everybody, my mother, we planted flowers in our yard. And the candy lady was right across, was a friend of my mother's. She planted flowers in her yard in a little bit of square of ground that they gave us. We took care of what we had, even though some people with a messed up mind would say, that don't belong to you, that belongs to the government. My mother used to always say that they wouldn't even pronounce the word right, government. But my parents installed on us to achieve, push forward. So I'm having that, I'm remembering what they said, and I want to push on. Learning this Ableton would be one of the ways to push on, and get back on my piano lessons would be another way to push on. My mother paid for my piano lessons. I didn't know that. I thought my father was paying for it all. It's a joint effort. I think she had to pay some of her own work money out of it. But remember my teacher would say she wasn't going to let me waste my mother's money. Sat right there and practice. I wouldn't practice during the week sometime. She would say, you're going to sit right there and practice right now. And when I went back to playing piano, I just bought a little small keyboard. I think we went to Walmart to get it too. I didn't even go to a regular music store. Bought a little teeny 48 keys or 37 keys keyboard. What was it, 64 keys? I don't know, but it was really small and just enough to learn, just enough to brush up on my scales. I said once I run through my scales, I could, and then I was playing by, I learned my scales, but I was memorizing the songs and picking them out. I didn't use any music. People used, I did buy music, but I was reading it the old-fashioned way, a sheet. I was reading it like, read music, sheet music. I didn't do the fake notes. And people kept telling me, you really should get yourself a fake book. Really should get yourself a fake book. Like I was being shortchanged. They were saying it like I was shortchanging myself. And I was, too. Fake books, it's a shorthand, jazz shorthand. But, yeah, it's a jazz shorthand. So I'm going to be right here on this Ableton here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. My smoothie's been sitting here for I don't know how long, at least an hour. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 11:30 already. 10:30. 10:20. So it's almost 12 o'clock already. Yesterday I looked around, it was 3 o'clock, but I did do some work. I did do some things. I listened to that Machina So I'm gonna start here.
Select device. So
I'm gonna sign off. Oh, this is my man.
design inbox 2.
This my man. I like him. This I just forgot where I was at.
Okay, now what I do, I want to set the preferences here in live. So before we do that, let's do these audio preferences. We're going to go to live here. Now, if you're running a PC,
Yeah,
then
it's
you go to
basic.
options. We're on a
I
Mac
can't get
one.
no more basic than this, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Peace and love, peace and hair grease. I'm gonna sign off and let y'all guys whatever. Go check out my shorts. Okay? And not my shorts. I remember I was telling the guy to check out my shorts, and he said, I'm doing the shorts. And he looked at his pants like I was talking about his shorts. He said, yeah, I got on shorts. But that I'm gonna practice move. That camera is really, everything's glitchy. Well, I'm signing off anyway. If I go live, it's gonna be on my phone. I might want to try to go live the whole time I'm studying and see what happens. First time I went live on my phone in the subway, man, I got 1,000 views. The next day it was 2,000. That's a lot for me. Anything over 20 or 30 people, 50 is a lot for me, because I've just been getting like 8 or 3 or 4. Well, let's go ahead and sign off, y'all. I'll see you guys. Peace and love, peace and hair grease. I'm out of here.